Hey guys, I know it's been a while since my last video, but check out where I am. I'm in Varanasi, India. I just really can't wait to share with everyone my trip so far in India and all the beautiful things and sights that I've seen. But in the meantime, I spent 1 month in Thailand, and one of the reasons why you should absolutely visit Thailand, of course, it's for its food. It is famous for its food. So here are the top 15 street foods in Thailand that you should try. All the food mentioned in this video will be listed in my blog, victravels.com. I will include the prices and also where I actually had the best version of that food as well. So make sure you check it out. Coming in at number 15, it is mango sticky rice. It is served with fresh mango, with warm sticky rice, covered in sweet coconut milk. Who doesn't love that? My first meal in Thailand. Oh, how appropriate. It was my first meal in Thailand and it's gonna be my last meal in Thailand. Mango rice. That's how good that dish is. Number 14, BBQ chicken thighs. Yes, it seems quite boring and quite standard, and that's what I thought at first, but until you actually give it a try, you'll figure out exactly why these make my top 15 list. Most of them are often freshly barbecued and marinated in sweet soy sauce and skewered between two bamboo chopstick thingies. I guarantee you, look, if you walk 100 meters in any direction in any city, you are bound to find a stall that is selling that. So make sure you give it a try, don't overlook it. BBQ Sausage and Meatballs. This comes in at number 13. You're thinking like, okay, so what's so special? Let me tell you, the first time I actually tried these, they are absolutely amazing. They are so flavor packed and absolutely juicy to the bone. Delicious and so super cheap. They're about 10 baht per skewer, and while you're there getting a barbecue chicken thigh, make sure you try one of these skewers as well. They're absolutely delicious. Don't walk past it, you will thank me later. Coming in at number 12, it is durian, the king of fruits. The spiky, fearsome looking fruit is absolutely delicious, and in my opinion, if you've never tried durian before, Thailand is going to be the best country to try durian. The reason for that is because Thais like to pick their durians unripened off the vine, and they ripen them off the vine. What that means is that the durians themselves, they're pretty much odorless, and even so, they're super sweet and slightly crunchier than the other kinds of durians that you will find in Southeast Asia, where they're a little bit softer and a lot more pungent. So if you're a Westerner and you've never tried durian before and you're thinking about trying durian, Thailand is going to be your best bet. Coming in at number 11, it is shrimp pad thai. Of course, it is one of Thailand's most famous exports, and I'm sure most of you have already tried pad thai, but I mean, come on, look for the shrimp pad thai. It is absolutely delicious. The best one I found was in Bangkok, so make sure you give it a try while you're in Thailand to eat one of its most authentic dishes. Coming in at number 10, it is spicy oyster salad. What this dish is, it is served with fresh oysters in a salad consisting of papaya and other vegetables, and it comes in a sweet spicy sauce. It is absolutely delicious. I actually stumbled upon this while just walking a market. I had never seen this anywhere else, and I just had to give it a go, and you should too. It's absolutely delicious. You must try that. Comes in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, it is Kanaan Crock. This is a deliciously addictive coconut dessert. Basically, it is coconut custard cooked crispy on the outside while it's still soft and gooey in the middle. You get about a dozen of these for 15 baht, so it's super cheap, and oh my god, these will change your life. These are super addictive and super delicious. Make sure you try this, absolutely. Coming in at number 8, it is Yum Goong with noodles. This is one of Thailand's most famous dish. It's a noodle soup dish consisting of a super flavorful, sour and spicy soup along with rice noodles and your choice of toppings. In this case, I highly recommend going for the seafood topping. It is absolutely delicious and it's definitely a must try. I mean, next to pad thai, you're gonna have to try Tom Yum Goong as one of Thailand's most authentic dishes. Coming in at number 7, it is crispy roasted duck with egg noodles. Now, okay, I admit it, it's not an original Thai dish, but one of the best versions I've ever had of this dish was in Bangkok specifically, and the dish that I had, the duck skin was super crispy and the flesh was super juicy. My only gripe was the portions. I would have loved the portions to have been like 3 times the size that I got, because I actually just devoured it in like 30 seconds. It was that delicious. So make sure you try it. I will post it in my blog where you can actually find the best version of this in my opinion. Coming in at number 6, it is sweet caramelized baby crabs. I know what you're thinking, you're like, what the heck? But I stumbled upon these in Bangkok. Alright, check these out. These are little baby caramelized crab. Deep fried crabs and caramelized. Like, they are so delicious. Right. So good, I bought a whole bag. Coming in at number 5. Now, it's fried milk. I know what you're thinking. That was my initial reaction as well, and it's so difficult to describe in words what it actually tasted like. Basically, it's a deep fried milk custard, crispy on the outside and super custardy in the middle. I really highly recommend that you give it a try. Don't be afraid. It is absolutely delicious. Something completely unique that you should absolutely give a go when you are in Thailand. Coming in at number 4, it is Nam Khao Soi. This is a super delicious dessert dish. Basically, it is shaved ice topped off with coconut milk and your choice of toppings. The shop that I found in Bangkok, right next to the giant swing, served the biggest variety of toppings that I saw in my month in Thailand. So I highly recommend, if you want to try this dish, to go to that shop to give it a try. I will post the exact location in my blog. Coming in at number 3, it is fresh lobster. Now, this is not something that I would normally eat in my travels so far, mainly because it is super expensive. But the one that I found in Phuket was absolutely delicious. It still classifies as street food because it was served by a street vendor. In the store, you get to choose your own lobster, so you go in there and you pick out your lobster. They will cook it to order. For this little dish, you know, I splurged a little. Decide to spoil yourself a little for New Year's in Phuket. Happy New Year's, peeps. And even though it was expensive, but compared to Western prices, it was still pretty cheap. So I treated myself a little bit, and oh my god, it was super delicious, and I have zero regrets spending about 2 days worth of food money on the one meal. Coming in at number 2, it is boat noodle soup. It's a delicious, intense and fragrant rice noodle soup dish with your choice of toppings between pork, chicken or seafood. And the soup that I had was super intense and absolutely amazing. I can't even really describe the flavors. You just have to give this one a go. Trust me, it will be one of the best meals you've ever had, and I will post in my blog where you can find the best version of this dish. Now, the best dish I had in my month in Thailand was Khao Soi. This is a northern Thai delicacy that I found in Chiang Mai, and it consists of crispy noodles with regular egg noodles in a creamy coconut curry sauce. It is topped with usually a drumstick or a piece of chicken, and this little dish with its crispiness and its soft noodles and the creamy delicious soup and the fresh meat will absolutely change your life. For me, I could not get enough of this dish, and I was looking everywhere for it. It's very hard to find in anywhere other than Chiang Mai, and I will post in the blog the place where I originally tried it, and for me that was the best version of Khao Soi that I had in Thailand. So that rounds off my top 15 street food that you should absolutely try while in Thailand. Now if you appreciate this video, please give this video a little thumbs up, and I will post everything that I mentioned in this video in my blog victravels.com, including all the prices and exact Google map locations of the best versions I had of these foods that I mentioned. If you discovered other things that I haven't mentioned here that you thought was delicious, make sure you put it in the comments, and next time I'm back in Thailand, maybe I'll give those a go as well. I will see you guys at my next location.